Good morning. It is November 24th, Monday, a couple of days until Thanksgiving. I am pre-op for a vertical sleeve gastrectomy here in Michigan, which I will have done in Kalamazoo with Dr. Versman. I'm in the 6-month insurance required weight loss management period. Started that on August 27th, and as of now I have lost 40 pounds. This week's been good. I've lost a couple more pounds. So according to my scale, I've lost 39.9 pounds, so 40 pounds. On the doctor's scale, by now it would probably be saying about 35. But I weigh at home first thing in the morning, butt naked, and over there I weigh various times of the day fully clothed. Let's see. This has been a good week. A little bit of stress here and there. Right now it's rainy and dreary, but all the snow that was previously on the ground has melted and or sublimated. Word of the day, sublimation. Let's see, what else happened this week? My youngest son has done speech therapy off and on since he was very young. He started again for his S's and his R's. He said his first R this past speech therapy session this past week. And it surprised the heck out of him. And he made that look like a troll had stepped into the room, like, oh! It was really, really cool. And then, he said some success off and on. He tends, now that he knows the correct position for his tongue, he's getting an L in there also. But he's working really hard and he's trying. My mother got released from the hospital. She's trying a new medication. They want her to be on it for a few weeks before she sees the cardiologist again. But she's at home being her sassy self. They live about 1,000 miles away from me in the south, and I'm up here in Michigan. The reason that the camera is jostling, I see it's doing it again, is because I'm in desperate need of new tires. The car started shimmying a few days ago, maybe as much as a week, and I quizzed the oldest one to see if maybe he had hit a really big pothole while he had the car, and he swore no, and I knew I hadn't hit anything, and so I finally took it to the mechanic this morning. He tells me that 2 of the tires are dangerous. So he did not have them in stock. So I went home, finished getting ready, and I'm heading to Sears to get 3 new tires put on, the oil changed, and windshield wipers. So I brought crochet and my tablet because I'm gonna be there for a while. But that's okay, the shimmy will be gone. Let's hope. Oh, please let that just be what it is. It's only tires. On Saturday, I went to the opera, the Metropolitan Opera. How did you do that in Michigan, Miss Monica? Well, a friend of mine, Susan, the person, the older lady that I'm kind of her driver, told me that select operas are simulcast live from the Metropolitan Opera House to some movie theaters. So we saw The Barber of Seville, which of course I can't say in Italian, Il Barbarino de Sevilla, I think. That's as close as I'll ever get. It was amazing. The staging was excellent. There was a scene change that was just blew my mind. It was so well done. It was hysterical. I knew it was a funny opera, but I didn't realize it was that funny, or else the actors really, really pulled it off well. I would love to do that again. I'm considering going to see The Merry Widow in January. It was more expensive than a regular movie ticket. It was about $22 a ticket. She got a senior discount. I think hers was just $20 though, so I mean, not much of a discount. It was about 3.5 hours long. The sound was excellent, the video quality was excellent, it's in HD, there's multiple angles, whereas if you're in the Opera House, of course you're just looking straight on. But it wasn't like watching it on television, and I'm not sure why. They didn't do so many multiple angles that it was like television, or like it wasn't, I don't know, it was very well done. I had a blast. While there, I had about 1 cup of movie theater popcorn. Holy cow, that stuff is still delicious. I ain't gonna lie. It is still delicious. But they are very understanding on opera days, and it's a lot of blue hairs, quite honestly. It's a much older crowd that goes to these, so they don't check your bags for stuff. So I brought with me a protein drink, I brought a big bottled water, I brought a hard-boiled egg, a banana. So, and Susan did the same. So we had our snacks. We did get popcorn that we shared a mini, but I only had about 1 cup, which is still, I didn't even add the calories. It's exorbitant, I'm sure. The rest of the week, again, I'm not doing junk food or things that would be considered bad or unhealthy. Getting a lot more vegetables, and again, I'm having trouble with water this week. I don't know, maybe it's because it was so cold, and I do like my water ice cold. So I'm so sorry for the shimmy, guys. Having the water be ice cold and snowing outside is not very appealing. What else happened this week? You know that Kim Can Do It is starting her liquid pre-op diet this week. Just avoid the normal things that piss you off, because you're going to have extra things that piss you off for a couple of days, and then everybody says that they adjust to it. So I love you, and I hope that your transition to your liquid diet is really smooth and effortless. That's what I want for you. I got a beautiful thank you note from Marsha. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. You did not have to send me a thank you note, but that was muchly appreciated. I loved it. I was like, what the heck, am I getting mail? I took pictures when I was 397 pounds, the day of my first weight loss doctor visit. My high weight was 407, and that was a month prior at the first surgeon visit. I'm not going to share those yet, because they are in a pair of like stretchy workout pants, but the pants waistband is under my belly, so it's belly out, and that's a lot of belly. My apron, or panis as you want to call it, hangs about mid-thigh. So I don't know when I'll want to share those. I know I will share them. I will. But it's almost like I want to have a lot more gone before I share them, because I'm not too different from the first picture. But I took a second set of pictures the other day. So it's about a 20-pound difference, and you can tell. Sorry. When you're this big, it seems like you got to lose a lot before anybody notices. And when people tell you, oh, you look different, you're like, no, it can't be showing already. I'm going to have to lose like 100 pounds before you can actually tell. But you can tell. My hanging belly, my apron, is actually higher, so it's pulled up some. It doesn't stick as far out. My butt's not sticking as far out, and it actually is shaped a little bit different, which is kind of weird. I have one side of my abdomen that hangs lower than the other. That is significantly better. It's almost, both sides are almost hanging even now, which is weird. And from the back, in my waist area, not so much in my butt that I can tell, but in my waist area, I'm a little narrower. And wow, I'm not gonna cry again. need to be a trained eye or know me really, you know. So if people are saying to me, I can tell you've lost weight, I can just shut the hell up and say thank you. I don't have to say, oh no, that's sweet of you. You can't really tell, but thank you for the encouragement. That's what I want to say, because I didn't think they could tell. You can tell, man. And I was just bawling because I thought, wow, that's only 20 pounds difference. I wish I had taken a picture at my highest weight, because to see 40 pounds difference would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. Thank you for the continued encouragement, especially people from the Facebook group. You guys are always chattering and just sharing the funniest, inspirational stuff. Look at my steering wheel. Can you see my steering wheel? Wait, do you see that? That's because of these tires. That's because of these tires, man. I got about maybe a mile left till Sears. So pray for me that I don't get a flat before I actually get there. And also, cross your fingers that getting new tires will solve the shimmy and it's not the ball joints or something. Okay, I'm gonna take my crazy butt off of here, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks again, guys. Bye.